Coffee on Railroad, and if you've been anywhere online in the last week or so, you probably are familiar with this guy. Nathan Cox is here enjoying his mocha, and he is the brainchild behind the Bellingham State of Mind. Is that what you're calling it?
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. Talk about this a little bit. This is, as of shooting this, how many views are we at?
We're up to 70,000 views on YouTube in the last
Crazy.
3.5 days.
Yeah.
So.
This is your baby. How did this whole thing start?
It started actually almost exactly where I'm sitting. I sat down for about 4 hours and wrote out the entire thing. Only changed about 2 lyrics in the entire song. Recorded it at the end of July with Taylor Holtzheimer, a friend of mine. Shot it with Chris Patton, who does video editing, and then Rashawn Scott obviously is in the video with me. And I asked her if she would sing on it, and she was more than willing to.
Now, when you started this, did you have any idea that it was going to go this viral this quickly?
Not in the slightest. I hoped that people would see it and that maybe some old friends from college would see it or something of that sort, but I had no idea it was going to get to 70,000 or that. I feel like, just had no idea that it would get to this level at all.
And we actually have some people here who've come to actually meet you because you're somewhat of a celebrity now. What's the ripple effect with this?
It definitely was kind of slow starting. The first day we got around 14,000 views, and I had my coworker had seen the video and knew who I was, and then the next day a few more people recognized me on the street. This morning, getting out of my car, a guy stopped me as I was getting out of my car to come here. So it's been incredible. I mean, I've lived in Bellingham. I've been doing arts things in Bellingham for years, and this is the most attention anything that I've done has probably ever gotten on this level. So it's been pretty incredible.
And it's amazing how you fit so much into these 4 minutes of this music video. Were these places that, I mean, you got La Fine's, you got Casa, you got Woods, you got Mocha and a Cake from Woods. I mean, were these places that you like to frequent?
Yeah, absolutely. I actually did make a list as I was going to try to get as many of the references and the right references I felt as well. But yeah, most of them are places that I've got a personal experience with, that I go to frequently, or that I know is a huge icon in Bellingham.
Yeah.
There's some that I missed, and maybe I'll make a part 2 because I definitely, like, looking back, I'm just like, I forgot the Up and Up, or or Ishka, or things like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of places that have a lot of significance. The Samish Twin for me is a big one because I got torn down in 2002, but high school I went there almost every week during the summer and had experiences there. And I tried to balance it also between new things and older things that people who, if you haven't been here for 8 years, you don't know what some of these things have been. So try to make it kind of a multi-level thing with people who've been in Bellingham for a while or just got here.
Now, you graduated from Western, and you, hate to say it, you went to California for 1 year.
Just a little bit. 1
year, came back, and I think sometimes you have to leave to really appreciate this area, right? Is that what you felt when you came back? Was it kind of like, oh, I'm home now?
Yeah, absolutely. Because when I would come back, I visited twice during that year. It was just such a relief, like, just to kind of be back in a place where I knew people, and a place where I knew where everything was. If I wanted to go out and have a meal or something like that, I didn't have to try to see what sketchy restaurant was around the corner. It was, and just the comfort of being in I was born and raised in Pacific Northwest, so just being in a place where there's trees, there's vegetation, there's ocean nearby, it was just fantastic coming back.
Pretty great. Now, we should give a shout out to your current employer, Mount Baker Theater, right? You work in the ticket office there. I'm also an alumni of that place as well. And you're a DJ. Yeah,
I do public events DJing.
Yeah.
I used to DJ at the Sportsplex ice skating rink. I did about 4 years of school dances out at Ferndale High School. And right now I'm just looking to, I love music, I love to DJ, so just looking for gigs around, weddings, corporate gigs, whichever. I like making moments with music, and it's been great because I feel like that's in a way what I've been able to do with this this video. People have been able to kind of have this moment of uniting, I think, in their
Yeah.
love for Bellingham.
Yeah.
And I get to do that on a smaller level when I DJ, in terms of helping people really celebrate or enjoy their party or things like that.
Very cool. Well, I think we're going to actually play the video now.
Okay,
Why
great.
don't you introduce it to the people if you don't mind?
Okay. All right, so you're about to see Bellingham State of Mind with myself, Nathan Cox, and my friend Rashawn Scott singing the chorus.
Yeah.
The video was also directed by Chris Patton and mixed and recorded by Taylor Holtzheimer. Enjoy.